What's up, guys? Excuse my voice, all my yelling today. I don't have much of a voice left, so hopefully you can hear me pretty well. Just a kind of final part to wrap up bow on the mindset video course or whatever you want to call it. You should by now have been practicing it for a good 3 weeks, almost to a month now. If you haven't, go back and watch it. I assure you it's going to be one of the most powerful things you ever do or watch. And start to implement in your life. Maybe you've noticed some big changes so far. Maybe you haven't yet, but it's something that is the long game. So it's something that you want to do over time, and over time you will develop the essential habits and roles when it comes to changing your overall life, whatever that is to you. So just kind of a little reminder on some of the stuff we've talked about, if you're feeling a certain way or keep the same things keep happening to you over and over, it just means that in the quantum field of the universe and energy system, you are holding on to the same emotions and thought patterns every day. I know, Einstein said it, if you're going to keep getting the same thing if you keep doing the same thing. Or keep having the same thoughts, or I know Steve just wrote one on here. If you do what you always done, you'll get what you always have gotten. And it's the same kind of concept with that. If we keep having the same emotional state and same thoughts every day, we're always going to keep seeing in our reality the same type of things every single day. So, a lot of times we associate that with our own personality, like that is just who we are, but it's not who we are. It's an emotional, automatic program that you have developed over time. So it's changeable. No matter what your circumstances are right now, here today, you can change it. We create our reality. We create our future based on the emotions and thoughts. That is what our perceived reality becomes, and you can't create a new reality in a state of stress. Because your body and your emotions are in survival mode. They're not in creation mode. So we need to go back, and to create a new future, we need to create new emotional and thought patterns. Instead of having the selfish survival mechanism. So if we're always stressed, you're going to have selfish thought patterns. It's just how your body's designed, because your body is in constant stress. So your body is thinking it needs to be selfish and survive, right? So instead of focusing on the physical matter of reality, the 0.0001% of an atom is physical. The rest is energy. Instead of focusing on the physical, we need to start getting back and looking at our constant emotional thoughts and our constant thought patterns that we have on a daily basis. And I've talked about these in the last couple videos. So we talked last about changing our thoughts, changing our emotions, being greater than our current environment. If you want to make a change in your life, you need to be greater than you are right now. So changing the thoughts, changing the emotions that you have every day. We talked about doing that in the last video. Now what I'm going to ask that you do is just practice that every single day. So outside of just that 5-minute, sticking point that I asked you to do during the last 3 videos. Now I want you to start to practice it every day. So anytime you have a negative thought, I want you to change that into a positive one and start to feel as if that is already happening. And then I want you to go throughout your day and act as if you are already there. So kind of fake it till you make it, if you will. But start to live as if and practice as if you already living that new emotional state, living with that new trait that you want to have or live with, or living as if you were already leaner or lighter or more confident or whatever it is, and then start to act as if you are already that person, whatever that looks and feels like to you. Start to daily practice it outside of just the 5-minute session by yourself. Start to do it in your everyday life. Practice it every single day, and the more consistent you do it, the more you envision it in here and feel it in here, and then start to practice it out here. No matter what happens, it will come to fruition for you. So whether that is something with your health, whether that is something with career or finance, whatever that is, start to envision it, Start to feel as if it is already happening. You're already grateful now that you have already accomplished it. And then start to practice as if you were already there. So that's it, guys. That is the basis of it. We went through the 4 videos. If you haven't watched them, go through them now. First one, we talked about becoming the observer and observing your thoughts and emotions. The next one, we started talking about questioning those thoughts and emotions and instead of generalizing all the time. Third one, we talked about changing your thoughts and emotions to be more positive ones and start to feel them as if they're already happening. And then step 4 today, we talked about start practicing that every day as if you are already accomplished and living in that future self that you were trying to do, but already be grateful that you are already there, having that sense of you have already accomplished that. With the sense of being greater than your current environment is how you make consistent change and change that lasts. So that's it, guys. If you have any other questions, make sure you reach out to me right away, but start practicing that every single day. The more consistent with it you are, the better off the results you will be, and your life will change. That's it, guys. Enjoy.